Hey everyone, Colbert here, and I'm together with two incredible guys in the Raid Shadow Legends universe. We got Stu Gaming and of course Hell Hades. And guys, today we're doing Ice Golems 20 with only epics. So this it was very challenging for me at least. I didn't have so many epics to work on, but I tried to do my best with what I had. And let's hear it from the other two guys.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Hades?
Yeah, yeah. Well, so I mean, I was kind of in my streams doing a bit of work on this, and firstly, really fun challenge. Actually, really fun challenge. Ice Golem is a really tough dungeon, right? It's a really tough dungeon because those ads keep coming back up, and the boss slams you so damn hard if those ads are up. And I was determined to run a team without Seer. I really wanted to run a team without Seer because I knew that Seer is that's like the Stew trademark epic. So I ran a bunch of teams and I was getting some good times. And then Stu came in with the major flex 3 days ago and he was like, check out my time, guys. And I was like, oh, man, I just can't get there.
I'd already done another stream, so I had to. I mean, everybody's going to tell you, right? Everybody's going to show you. You can look at my video log. So I had to do something. I had to show you guys, push you guys to try harder, to use Seer, right? Basically, what it forced people to do is to use Seer. But unfortunately, Cold Brew, as you can see, did not have Seer.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do though. Like I knew I couldn't beat that time because of the first two waves. Those take a lot of time. Even with a Royal Guard in there, even with a Skull Crown, getting the right, damage at there, it takes at least like 28 seconds to go through the first two waves.
Right.
So I try to do my best with the champions I had, and I think I got a good team working. And especially with like Miscreated Monster in there, it's quite consistent.
Yeah.
So it's quite a good time, a consistent team with no Seer. I mean, the Seer is like a void. So even if you don't have her, you can use this team or like something similar and do a great time and farm it during a tournament or something.
Well, I've got a clip saved on my Twitch. I might add it to the end of my video, but basically I've got a team which I was trying to run, which was Senacia, Skull Crown, Royal Guards, Stag Knight, and one more. Who's the other one? Stag Knight and might have been Tyrell. But basically, what I was trying to do was run a no Seer team, but still get good times. And I was running around 1 minute 10, 1 minute. I think 1 minute 5 was the best I got with that team. But I just didn't have enough damage on the main boss to take it down quick enough. And when I see Stu's video, I was like, I'm like 20 seconds off here. I'm 20 seconds off, and that's me doing a good run.
With that team, the only speed there is Royal Guard hitting twice. We need Royal Guard to hit twice on the Ice Golem to take it down, right? To really kill it.
Yeah.
So you gotta wait those 4 turns. We don't have any cooldown reduction.
What was really cool for me, though, on that team was that Senacia is off affinity, but she was doing a ton of damage. Like, Senacia's a really cool champion, and she was also keeping my team alive. So she was doing that that heal thing where it kind of equalize. Yeah. So it equalizes everyone's health back up to 100. And basically, at that point I was fine. So I was dealing with the slams well enough. And I didn't really have any worries about the run not working, but I just couldn't get down to the sort of times I needed. And I was clearing waves fast. I was through to the boss really quick. Not much different to this team with Seer, actually. Really quick through to the boss because the Skull Crowns hit really hard. The Senacia hits really hard. My Royal Guard's slamming. So I'm getting through the first 2 sets of waves really quick. But I didn't have that crazy damage on the boss. And that's where I had to just change it up.
Like my biggest problem with the boss was like the ads reviving. So if I could, that's why I was trying with Illuria, but I just couldn't get it to work. If I could actually like block revive the 2 ads, then I could take down the boss very fast. But like I could have the boss down in 40 like to like 40% and about 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So but the ads revive and that takes a long time to take them down again. Especially if you don't have Royal Guards A2.
Right. What if a champion, like what if they change it to where you do kill them, like you block revival and damage, but what if they also put up a debuff for 2 turns? That if you killed them while that debuff is up, or at least let's say 1 turn, so it can't be too crazy. They leave a debuff up for 1 turn, so if they do die during that time the debuff's up, that they cannot be revived as well. That'd be pretty neat. At least for something like this. It might be too much for Arena. I don't think so, but still.
I discovered with Excruciator. I tried her out, and she's bugged. So if she uses A2 while on Veil, and even if she doesn't kill a champion, the other character is gonna block revive. So
Right.
it's currently bugged. I tried it in Arena as well, and yeah, it's kind of bugged. It
Really?
actually block revives even if she doesn't kill the the
Oh, seriously?
champion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's weird.
So that
and
didn't work. I should have tried that. You should have told me. If I would have tried that with this Crusader, tried to keep him down.
yeah, I can just probably make a video on her since I have her at 60 already,
Yeah.
and showcase that.
Yeah, that's weird.
That would be fun. That would be fun if it works. That's almost like what I'm talking about. But if somebody else can kill him, I mean, that sounds like it might be working all the time though. Like if you just do damage with her with that move, then you kill it
Yeah,
afterwards at any time. They just stay down.
yeah, they stay down. The
Wow.
ads at least in wave at the boss wave. Yeah,
Right.
Right.
but
Okay.
And
yeah, I really thought she would do the trick there. Like I could use her to block revive both of them, but it just takes too long, and she doesn't really do great deal of damage even with great gear. She's like a single target and does like 70,000 crits, which is not a lot to be honest. I do way more with off affinity, you know, champions.
Right.
So
and have you guys
Yeah.
got any of your team running here in like lifesteal gear or any sort of sustain within your gear sets?
No.
0.
Or stunned. Are you guys running any kind of stuns or anything?
No, I've got just Stagnite. Stagnite's in lifesteal gear for me. Nobody else is. Everyone else is in like full out, basically there to do damage gear. Basically just like full nuke.
Mine's full out damage. Every one of them has like 200 or more percent critical damage.
Well, I mean, we've got shield. You probably have a shield set. Do you have shield set on Mausoleum Mage?
Yes, sorry, I do. Yeah, I do have shield set on Muslim Mage.
So
Yeah.
we both got a shield set on Mausoleum
That
Mage.
works.
And I've got Relentless on Seer. And then that's really, I've got Relentless on whenever I sub in Sylar or Miscreated Monster too. I put them in there, but I don't think it's needed, honestly. But I do have Relentless on them as well. And I wanted to try Relentless with Royal Guard because if we get him to go even more often, it would be a done deal. But it's really hard to make him strong and then do Relentless. And I think I could have done it, but I don't know. I got tired of fishing. That's the thing, though. We're fishing for. We are fishing for those extra times, for those extra turns.
Definitely.
You want that. Yeah, you got to have it lined up properly, and it's just run after run. Oh yeah, you asked earlier, Cold Brew, how many runs do you think we did with this?
Yeah. How much energy or how many runs?
What do you think? What do you think you did?
I think I did about yesterday. I did 5-hour stream, and then I did some more runs on mine. I did some more today in the morning, so about maybe close to 3,000 energy.
Wow,
nice. Nice. You have to, right? You got to.
I tried like 6-7 different combinations of champions that I had, all epics. I tried without a Miscreant Monster. I got the very similar times, even without sustain or stuns, like using so many different combinations. So that's why I was testing out all those teams.
Yeah. Well, I must have used. I probably used about 1,000 energy doing the old team before, and I got myself down to about 1:05, 1:06, I think it was. But I knew that I'm not going to shave 20 seconds off of that team, so I switched into this team, and I reckon I probably only used about another 800 energy to get the time I've got here. But and I kind of played around with the 5th spot, so I got Tyrell in my 5th spot. The other guys all were kind of a necessity, so I needed the Stagnite. Stagnite's probably MVP here. I needed the Stagnite, I needed the Royal Guard, I needed the combination of Mausoleum Mage and Seer. So I had a 5th spot to play with. And I tried Miscreated Monster, I tried Skull Crown, I tried Tyrell, and I tried Umbral. They were kind of my 4 main ones. And the reason why Tyrell worked best for me is because I was able to get my decreased defense off really quickly on the second wave. I used decreased defense wave 1, cleared it. Decreased defense wave 2, cleared it pretty much. I could do a bit more damage, but I could clear it quicker, which gets me to the boss quick, and that's the main thing. I got to the boss pretty fast, and then you just need the luck of when those big slams are coming in, right?
Yeah. Well, also I played that exact same team, and when you come in there and you hit with Royal Guard after Tyrell does AOE on the wave 2, you still get lucky. It's nice to get that extra turn with Seer. If you get an extra turn with Seer in there to take out some more hits, because you can't have Stagnite left. You can't have anybody left over because Stagnite will do his AOE and waste it there.
Yeah,
and you need it to happen right when you zone in. So right when you zone in, and I played this team, but I couldn't get. And this team's a good team for consistent like 50s. I was getting 50s all the time with the exact same team that you have.
Right.
Like a lot of 50s, but I couldn't break below that. It just wasn't lining up. So when I played these, when I switched to this one, it happened. So I was like, okay. I was like,
what I don't understand,
okay.
we'll see in a second, I guess, but I don't understand how you clear the wave 2 so fast without a decreased defense.
Just Seer taking extra turns, probably.
Oh, so you're not seeing Relentless, have you?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. What sort of crit damage you got then on your Seer with Relentless on?
I'd have to look. I'd have to look over here. But that's the thing with my Relentless gear on the team you're running. If she does too many, like if she does 2 moves instead of 1 additional move there, 1 additional move is great on wave 2. But if she does another and wastes her karma burn, it'll slow the run down. That's probably why I was getting 50 all the time. But I think I can look at my Seer over here and see in a second.
Because I'm running about 300% crit damage on my Seer, but I don't have Relentless on. I'm on like normal, just any old sets. But
with the Helm Smasher?
No, that's with the other one, Flawless Execution, is it?
The critical damage one, yeah.
Yeah, an extra 20% crit. I got Helm Smasher on the Royal Guard.
Right. I've got
That's what I had as well.
Yeah, I've got my Seer is at 278.
278. Okay. And 100% crit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
102.
Well, should we get into these guys? Should we?
You guys ready?
Yeah,
let's do this.
Should be fun.
I'm gonna start Cold Brews first. Cold Brews, then mine, then Stu. I think that's the order.
Yeah, like probably your runs are gonna finish, and then you're gonna both watch mine.
Okay. I'll start with
at least to
first.
see the.
I'm gonna go with you, Hell Hades, and then I'll hit mine. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, guys. Well, I don't know about good luck. I already know.
Yeah.
I already know what Stu's doing.
Okay, I'm zoning in. I got it. Okay, I gotta move out the time. There we go.
You guys are almost done with wave 2.
So I clear wave 2 before. Oh no, about the same time as you, Stu. Actually, even with my second
18?
AOE decreased defense, I clear wave 2 about the same time as you.
Right. I wonder if I just got some insane additional procs on the boss.
It looks like I'm way ahead, and then you must absolutely annihilate this boss. So it looks like I'm miles ahead.
Is this the right video? Am I playing the right video?
40. Hades at 42.
He's at 42. I'm
so close to a 44 second. I'm like another
48.
Where's mine at?
48. Wait.
48.
Oh,
you guys
just lost
both
my
do 48.
No, he did. Yeah, Hades did 48 as well, right?
Yeah, I hit 48. Yeah.
48. Okay, yeah, he hit 48 as well. Yeah, that last bit when your Royal Guard hit, what?
Yeah, it really could have been. If you rewind back to that piece there, it could have easily been a. Oh god, I keep turning people's videos off. It could have easily been a 43-second run if he just hit for about another, I don't know, 50,000 damage or something. It was really close to, a really good time.
The last hit there, and I've had some ones like this too, close ones. But your karma burn hit, and then he still was at 20% life.
Yes.
So right then you had Terrell come in there and hit really hard. You had Tay hit for 119, which is really hard. So it dropped him down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit there. And Brew, is this you at 106, 109?
106, yeah.
Really good, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you came in here with an amazing time, especially with Miscreated Monster, because he's such, good coverage in here. And honestly, Skullcrown works amazingly in here too. I used her a couple times, and I had her in lifesteal gear with counterattack, and she was counterattacking nonstop and just healing herself all the way up.
And I'll tell you what, Umbral is a solid champion here as well. Umbral,
always
for that second wave, she absolutely decimates that second wave. So she hits hard, and she also throws out that block buffs. So that reflect thing that they do, which is annoying, really hard to deal with, she deals with it, basically. So I was trying to run an Umbral in the team, but she just doesn't do enough of those big hits on the final boss, which, when you get to that final boss, you'd rather she was dead, because, you don't want her there. You just want these guys that are going to do the crazy damage.
Yeah. You need those Royal Guards and Seer. But still, for anybody out there that's watching, look, if you don't have a Seer, look at what he threw in here. And I'm telling you, that team you can get this 1 minute, like close to 1 minute, just like Hades said that he got the same thing when he was running his team.
Yeah.
You can do this with so many different champions. You don't have to have Miscreated Monster, Skullcrown, or Loria. You do need the Royal Guard to get these kind of times. But if you have something like this, you can do it with a lot of variation of teams. Of course, you got to be pretty strong, but it's nice. It's nice that you can do this instead of 6-minute runs in Ice Column.
Even if you can do under 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
And I did under 2 minutes with so many different combinations without Miscreated Monster, without Skullcrown. I used Luria, I used Sylar, used Allure sometimes.
And Cold Brew, was that team stable? Because that's the other thing here. We're showing like our best, but like having a stable team is really important for Ice Golem, because otherwise you can waste a load of energy.
Right. Miscreated Monster, with Miscreated Monster in there, it's 100%.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But it's not always 106. Yeah.
If you go further in my video on that second team where I got 48 as well, it's where I've got Mausoleum Mage and Miscreated Monster. That team is solid. So I know his team has to be solid. That team does not die. And it got 48 seconds as well with Miscreated Monster and Mausoleum Mage. And those two, if either one of them have their buffs up, you're covered.
Yeah, so this team of mine is not 100%. This team of mine is probably about a 75% win rate.
Right.
Because I only had... So I had Stagnite in Lifesteal gear. And when I came... If I had... Royal Guard and Seer both do their big moves back to back and trigger 2 big slams. Sometimes I'd wipe. I'd wipe maybe 20 to 25% of the time. But if I change Tyrell for my Miscreated Monster, it's 100% success rate, but it's more like a minute run for me.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that would have been the team with Miscreated Monster. But that's what I got a lot too. I just got lucky with the 48 seconds on that team as well. I mean, if we would have all played like Cold Brew without a Seer, I think we would have all been at around the same time. It would have been close.
It would have been really close. Yeah. But fun to do, actually. Really fun to do. It's good to get the epics out and just play around with the epics. Because there's some... I mean, I don't think I've got a faster all-legendary team than this.
That's what I said on my video. I don't. On my video, this beat my legendary team where I had Bad Alcazar and Kymar in there and everything else. Though I did put Kymar in here in place of Miscreated Monster and in place of your Tyrell, and it did speed up my run. Like I got really consistent 50 seconds all the time and pretty safe. But
maybe I can do it. I can do it faster with another Royal Guard.
Oh yeah.
Like instead of Luria, and if I time them correctly,
I think 2 you would be at our time. Because I don't know how much energy we'd have to spend to get lower than 48.
Yeah, it'd be a lot. But you see how close I was to getting like 43. It's literally like the tiniest amount of health left on that boss. So I thought I'd won. I didn't think I'd won. I thought I'd beaten your time that I knew you'd put out. So I was so close to killing that boss with the Royal Guard slam.
No. It would have been 47. It was
No. Are you sure? Let me have a look.
Yeah, look at the very end. It was Tyrell hitting for 100k. It was Tay hitting for 100k. Unless you had a different video.
Wait, I'm watching yours again, Hades.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, so you're right. Tyrell comes in with a big one. Actually, and he gets his Warmaster proc. So, but do you see how close it was? No, you're right. It would have been 47. Yeah, you're right. I'm lying. I'm just lying now. I'm just absolutely lying. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's really fun.
It takes a lot to fish for these times though, and I think we all got lucky. I mean, that's 3 teams that we see here with 48, and then we've got that one. It takes a lot of energy. I spent a lot farming all these different variations. But it was fun.
I spent a lot of energy farming everything, masteries. But it is fun to do these kind of things because it shows you what the epics can do instead of all legendaries.
Right. Well, that's what we're saying. I mean, this is beating all my legendary times right here. I wonder if we could do this for something like Fire Knight or Dragons. Well, I know we can with Seer. That's the thing, though. I play with Seer so much.
Yeah, inside out. Yeah.
I play with Seer so much that
because she makes the waves such
trivial, right?
An easy way to pass through the waves.
Just drops them, burns them all up. I love it.
Should we just try an all legendary team for next week? Should we just try and do the same thing, all legendaries?
All legendaries, no dupes, and we all have different legendaries. I don't have a Draco. Do you guys have a Draco?
I do have a Draco.
Oh, you do have one? Okay, because that's an easy. We can't do Ice Golem and Draco because Draco does the surplus damage over, and you can kill the
he kind of does that,
in one hit. Like you can take 75% of his health in one hit. It's pretty ridiculous.
We can say no.
Nerf Draco because
Nerf Duchess.
Nerf Draco, get him out of here. We can do which one? Well, you got a Venus though. You got a Venus.
Venus
Hey,
is
Yeah,
basically
no,
the same
no
thing,
defense
isn't it?
down, no weaken. No Venus or Draco. We can do that.
No Venus. Then what are we going to use in the legendary category?
I don't know.
You'd have to be pulling
I
out
don't
the
have
old
it. I
Abets
don't
or something
have-
like that.
Yeah, we'd have to bring a Royal Huntsman. We'd have to bring in the Abyss. We'd have to bring in anybody with an AOE decreased defense that's a legendary, and there aren't that many, I don't think. I don't know. Do you have one of those too?
I've got an Abets.
I got both of those,
Very.
and there might be some other ones that I'm not thinking about off the top of my head right now. But do you have any there, Cold Brew?
No, I'll have to go through them and see, but I don't think so.
What about
Okay,
if
well,
we
we can
say?
put-
What about if we say 4 legendaries and you're allowed a War Maiden?
Oh, that would help, right? For
Yeah.
legendaries and War Maiden?
Should
Well,
we do that?
We can do
Yeah.
all legendaries, but what stage do you guys want to run? How about we do all legendaries spiders 20? Because I'm telling you right now, you think all legendary spiders 20, and a lot of people don't understand this. Like, and we do account help all the time for people, especially in spiders. Everybody always asks, "Hey, can you help me out with your spiders team?" Right? And it's not all about Legos in spiders. It's really
It's
not.
not.
And to do a speed run there with all Legos, depending on what you have, you can do it. I've done it before. I've been on some bomb accounts that have some crazy stuff and done it with all Legos, but I don't think I have those Legos. You got to have some really good ones. You guys want to try that out?
With speedrun?
Well, who can do the fastest spiders 20 with all legendaries? Like, that's it, all legendaries though. And you got a Venus, and he has a Draco, so I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I'll figure something out.
Yeah, let's do that then. All legendaries, Spider 20. But any champions allowed though? We say now or
Yeah, just no dupes. Just no
no
dupes.
dupes? Yeah.
Use your Draco. You can use your Venus. I'll use whatever I got to use. Something. I'll use that way. If
Yeah,
I
we
lose,
can
I
try
can
it.
blame it on that. I'll blame it on not having a Draco or a Venus. Maybe I'll pull one.
Yeah. I'll get Foley in there.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
But,
All
okay,
right, so-
guys.
all right, guys.
Awesome.
Good runs. Good runs.
So this was a tie actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for you
we
guys.
tied up 48.
seconds. Yeah.
It was a tie for Hades and I. So we're 4-4 now.
4 to 4, yeah. 4 and 4. Keeping it going.
Oh,
Is that right?
Yeah, 4-4.
Yeah.
This next one's gonna be rough for me. Okay, I got to get ready. I got to get started. I got to work on this right now. Is what I feel like doing.
This legendary team.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys. Good runs.
All right.
All right,
Cheers,
take
guys.
care.
Catch you all later.